Hello everyone, it's me, Empress Arcana. Welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a celebrity healing tarot reading. I haven't done these in a very long time, in years. So please do excuse me. I am just, something told me today to just do one. So that's what I'm going to do. And a couple of disclaimers. Always, this is for entertainment purposes only. The other one is that when I channel from a multitude of places, possibilities. So always take what resonates for you. Actually, for this reading, from here on out, I don't really look into anything. I don't watch the news, so these are going to be pure channelings. And again, if something resonates, cool. So absolutely. One of my main things when I do channelings publicly on my channel, on my YouTube channel, or wherever I decide to post these, is that there's a mirroring aspect when I channel, and there might be messages for you as the listener that you can resonate with. So I want to open the bridge to that of possibility where you can learn about yourself through a reading for someone else. So I trust that the information that comes through will be what needs to come through in this very moment. And I, again, trust it. So this is going to be a celebrity healing tarot reading for Timothée Chalamet. I guess because I am most accustomed to doing those readings from back in like 2000, 2001. I'm like, okay, let's go for it. All right. Let's see. Let's start off with the tarot, but also I rolled the astro dice, and in terms of the energy that came through when I rolled it, we got the 7th house, Uranus, and Aries. We already know that we have a lot of energy going on in Aries right now. We have Uranus also finishing up its transit in Taurus, about to go into Gemini. So I'm sensing that there is going to be bold movement from Timmy, and it's going to be in a very Uranian way once Uranus goes into Gemini. This is what I'm seeing in this. And with the 7th house, it involves all sorts of partnerships and relationships in his life, and that it is not limited to people. Relations is everything. Your relationship to your career, your relationship to your family. These are all relationships. So that is what I'm seeing. Bold movements toward his relationships, especially as Uranus ingresses into Gemini. All right. Let's get some tarot cards to see. Let's pull some energy into this reading from the cards. I hope that you're all doing magnificent, by the way. Okay. Wants to come through. We're starting off with the 6 of Wands. That is quite the card to start off with. Okay. This energy here, I'm seeing the fruits of thy labor, success, celebrating an achievement, or celebrating achievements. This is in the current energy. This is still very present. It is formulating an energy of all my hard work is getting me somewhere. All right. And we're going to dive deeper into the psyche to see what comes through as well, because that is a very surface level card. It is right now the present. We have the King of Wands. Okay. This is very interesting to come out together with the 6 of Wands and the King of Wands. We got fire energy. We have a lot of fire with that Aries in the Astro dice. We have the King of Wands here. Now, I am going to pull an oracle card for this here, okay? Because I feel that there's something of that wants to be, yes, on the bottom of the deck it says strategist. Okay, let's see what wants to come through. I think this is the Divine Masculine deck that I have. What I'm picking up with the card alone is about appearances. It is about performing. What is the version of me in terms of Timmy? What is the version of Timmy that is best suited for this performance? That is what I'm hearing. We have the Land Steward. There is a very beautiful energy, and this one wants to come out too. Constant rescuer. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm getting quite a bit of messages. Let me put this down and channel. So what I'm seeing is that Timmy, as usual, I feel like I say usual because this has come through in prior readings many years ago. So this core foundation stays true. There is a desire to stay true to his foundation. What is your foundation, Timmy? What I am seeing here with the King of Wands, as I expressed, there is charisma here, but there is also performance. And there is this energy, constant rescuer. That card is very interesting because we have like the pair of hands. Here, let me get my little crystal wand. We have here the hands holding this delicate orb with an individual inside. And here with Land Steward, we also have like this, the hands and a vision. So this visionary, a cautionary visionary tale. That's what I heard in my mind. He is learning a very big lesson of listening to that part of him that has been silenced due to performance. That is what I'm seeing. And with the Land Steward, the vision is there. He is wanting to see it come to life, but there's a missing piece. Okay. With the Six of Wands here, I'm seeing this energy of, I have made it this far, but there is a piece that feels imbalanced. Let's get one of these cards here. I'm going to get a little bit of water. Hold on. All right. Oh my gosh. All righty. Let's see what comes through. What question wants to be asked? What stories are being let go of? How do you steward this land again? Okay. We have two cards here. All right. We have differences. I think of yin and yang. We got two cats. We have an orange and an apple. Okay, what I'm hearing as the message, I'm going to put that right there. We'll get into this number 33 in a bit. What I'm seeing here is that the differences in persona are very obvious, but the core identity is still present. But currently, I feel there's something hidden here in isolation, because this part that needed constant rescuing, I'm hearing, needed to go dormant so that he can perform the role that he believes will lead him to his victory, like in the Six of Wands. Whatever differences, he weighed the differences out on his proverbial scales, and he said, I'm going with this because I believe this is the best option for me. But I'm also hearing there is a need to be more loyal to the self. Okay? There is a need to be more loyal to self. There was a self-abandonment somewhere along the way. Okay. What card wants to... Okay, I'm going to get a chakra card. Let's see what wants to come through as a message. All right. Wow. Oh, okay. Presence. Another master number. We have 33 and this one's 44. This, I believe, is the... Excuse me. This is the crown chakra. You see that little bee? Okay. Makes me think of like working hard. And that's very Capricorn energy. He's very heavy in Capricorn from what I remember. Awareness, attention, reality, and connection. Presence. That's what's missing. Presence. Because the reality that he has been performing with the King of Wands has come to a standstill, and it's needing attention, that constant rescuer identity. He wanted something so badly that he lost connection with his, I don't want to say purpose, but something, he lost connection to an aspect of himself. And I believe that that aspect is connected to the constant rescuer, the one that he needed to rescue in order to stand upright, keep making decisions. He shut that part of himself off in order to move forward. And his relations have shifted into a more performative aspect of self because that was by choice. That's what I'm hearing. Awareness, attention, reality, connection. He desires connection again. He wants presence. But I feel that he became so embodied in the roles that he whether plays on, I almost said on stage, but whether it is a role given to him in terms of entertainment or a role that he chooses from his psyche, his personas, I am sensing that there is a connection here to wanting genuine presence again. So crown chakra energy definitely might be needing a little bit of balancing. I am sensing intuitively. Okay, let's get one of these door cards. This is a lovely reading so far. I kind of had a feeling. I was very nervous actually, but it feels so natural to go back to this. So if you're still here, you may leave comments on who you'd like for me to do an healing tarot reading for. And I'll think about it because I'm being more selective now. But it's okay. Please do leave your suggestions because I might just pick the one that you suggest. Thank you. Let's continue. Let's get one for Timmy. Sunset. Time here turns to release and unfurl old cords of pain, fade as the sun's light burns. Pass this card on. The sun makes me think of Aries right now. Aries energy is definitely calling for, and it's interesting because from what I remember in his chart, he has a Capricorn Mars, and Mars is currently in Aries. So there's there is a lot of Aries energy in kind of in the background playing out for him as he makes his decisions and choices and so forth. And I'm hearing that he just wants to get things right. He wants to make sense of all this. He feels, from what I pick up intuitively, he feels that he has made so many decisions toward one path. He's not sure if he can come back into balance. But of course he can. We all can, actually. So The sunset could be about letting go of the version of self that didn't believe that he could still carry that part of him that needed rescuing, that he can be strong enough to continue the rescuing, and soon enough that identity won't need rescuing because it becomes more maybe dominant, more healed. So it's not a nuisance to Timmy. Yes, that's what I'm feeling. Okay, let's get one more. Okay. A moment's joy, sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. That's so beautiful. And look at that hallway, those archways. It's interesting. It's like, how deep must I go to understand myself? The self is needing joy. Yes. The self needs to find genuine joy. Very much like, how do I say, like a child. So much adult choices have been made, I'm hearing. And in fact, that constant rescuer card could be Timmy's inner child. The dream that was manifested in his core self. He felt that he had to shut that person, that part of him off, because it wasn't getting him to where he believed would get him if he continued the story with that part of himself active. That's what I'm seeing. Let's get some of these. I don't know what's going to come out because these are some interesting cards here. It's been a while, guys. I haven't used these cards in a while. Okay. I know what you want. Manipulation. Okay. Oh, that's a tough. So what I'm sensing with this card, the importance. One does not get manipulated if one chooses themselves first. And that is very important to remember. We do not become manipulated by anything or anyone if we choose ourselves first. What does that mean in this context? In Timmy's story, what I'm seeing here in this reading is that there was a part of him that was shut off because he felt it was the weakest link. So he put on the performative persona, performative mask, despite the differences, and welcoming the differences of his whole self and being loyal to those parts of himself. He allowed maybe others or what he would see in the media and Hollywood shift his perspective of what was possible by being himself fully. That is what I'm seeing. I know what you want. Anyone in power, in places of power, however that is for your interpretation, can manipulate someone that does not believe they have the power to begin with. Ooh. Oh, this is giving Mufasa. Mufasa from The Lion King. Oh my goodness. I think we're going to end it here and I'm going to get a couple more cards, but this is such a beautiful reading and such a great way to go back into doing these, which I will try to be doing every Friday, and I'm going to be having an assortment of other readings as well, but starting slow because it's been a really hard time personally, fam. Okay. So remember who you are and where you come from. But that just kind of gives this whole reading, it comes full circle. That's exactly it. And look at this. Oh my gosh. I don't want to move it because then I want to take the picture for the thumbnail, but the constant rescuer looks like they are in their own, the same thing, a sphere inside. That's wild to me. That's gorgeous. Because it goes back to Timmy asking himself, who are you? And where do you come from despite the masks, despite the performances, despite the choices you made to get to this stage? That's very beautiful. I'm going to get, to end this, a magical spell card and a soul card, I think they're called. I have no clue. I don't remember, but they're great. We got inspiration, number 19. Isis, goddess of magic, I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. With this green color makes me think of the heart chakra, and what I am seeing with this is a very beautiful thing. I am seeing heart-centered, and look at that, the land steward card, also green. Okay, this is a more muddier green gray, but this lush land is coming home to self, and this is what Timmy is asking for, inspiration. And I feel that during this Aries season, with all the Aries placements happening now in the cosmic skies, I feel that there will be something very beautiful awakening again. Okay, here we go. For him, and however that is, he will be able to unlock something within himself that makes more sense in his ongoing configuration of self. Okay, I am going to get one of these to end the reading. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed it thus far, and I'm excited to do more of these. Again, please do leave your suggestions in the comments and anything that you'd like to say. Please be respectful to everyone and to my work as well, please. These take a lot of energy to do, but I am glad to do them because as I do these channelings, I always unlock something for myself too, which is great. What is my body telling me right now is the card that I got. Let's see what it says in the back. Our body speaks to us through physical pain or discomfort. Our body sends messages for us to look more deeply. See the trapped emotions, the lurking fears and beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body, and you will be led to the source of your pain. It's time to get your healing on. That was a little cheesy, but that's okay. What is my body telling me? Again, with the presence card. Oops, excuse me, camera. I am so sorry. I bumped it. I am seeing a connection to, yes, I am gaining the recognition that I have always wanted, but at what cost? And what is my body telling me about these choices and how they're manifesting in my body as well? And what do I do with that? He might be taking inspired action in some way. There might be a remembrance of that self that he kept on pushing away in order to ignore the differences within and put on a performance. But who knows? There are many timelines, there are many possibilities. So I am now going to close this channeling session. It was an honor. It was great. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And if you'd like your own reading, it took me a minute. I was like, wait a minute. If you'd like your own reading, you can go into the link in my bio. I have readings of all sorts available. And yeah, thank you so much for taking the time to listen, to be here, spending time with me. And on till the next reading. Take care, my dears. Bye-bye.